What the heck is up, you guys? It's your boy Ace, aka Animated Heroes, here back with another pre-order update video. And actually one of these figures only went up for pre-order. The others we're going to be waiting on, but I felt so excited about these that I did want to discuss them. But this is going to be my third time doing this, and once again, as long as you guys keep liking these videos, I will continue to drop them. So go ahead, throw a thumbs up button, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off by talking about the Deadpool that went up for pre-order, and my, do I have a lot to say about this one. Now, if you didn't know, this Deadpool went up at like 3 in the morning for pre-order on Japanese websites. And I gotta say, man, it happened Thursday night, September 30th, or I guess you can say October 1st. I'm not really sure. It just depends on where you were. But this thing went up for pre-order, and from what I heard, it was a nightmare trying to get it. Now, me personally, I was asleep. I completely forgot about it. I knew it was going up for pre-order, but it just slipped my mind. So I didn't even stay awake to try and pre-order it. But from what I heard, I probably wasn't going to be able to get it anyway, because I did hear that a bunch of websites were crashing in terms of trying to get this guy in the first place. So yeah, I ended up just catching an order on eBay. I paid a little bit more than I wanted to pay for it, but I mean, this is a figure that I want, so I just had to bite the bullet. I hate to say it, but I paid actually quite a bit more than what I wanted to pay. But either way, I don't know what's up with this release, man. Deadpool releases are always a little bit weird. Now, I don't think this is something that's going to be releasing domestically. So if you can get your hands on it from a Japanese retailer, I would highly recommend pre-ordering it right now, because once this releases, which it's going to be coming out in February 2022, this guy is probably going to be dang near impossible to get your hands on for a decent price. So as much as I hate to say it, 150, 160, if you can find him in that price range, I would highly recommend it, because he's probably going to be 200 plus once he releases, because it's something to do, from what I heard, with the license that Sony has. And not Sony, something about Marvel Legends. I don't know why I said Sony, but yeah, it has something to do with Marvel Legends making the domestic version, and I don't know. So I can't really explain that. That's completely out of my level of expertise. I don't really look into it that much. I just order my figures. So anyway, one thing I did also want to talk about is the fact that he doesn't come with guns. I know a lot of people were mad about this. Same thing happened with the Mafex release that came out a couple of years ago, the comic book version. And my thoughts on that are, guys, Tamashii Nations is aware that Deadpool is a character who utilizes guns. This is not a figure, excuse me, this is not a figure they would release without guns, unless it had something to do with licensing. You guys have to realize that attacking them on their social media page isn't going to make them include guns. This is something that we've seen before. And he already comes with a ton of accessories. And he comes with trigger hands, meaning that they probably wanted to include guns, but I don't think that they could. Or who knows, maybe they just couldn't show them off in the promotional images, and he might come with guns. We don't know. We have to wait and see. So guys, stop attacking them about that. Please, it's ludicrous. There's really nothing they can do about that. They have to follow the rules that have been given to them in order for them to release this figure. So I just wanted to touch on that for the people that don't know this. You got to understand, they know what they're doing. Now, all that just to say this. For one, pre-order the figure. I highly recommend pre-ordering this figure, because once it releases, you might not be able to get your hands on it. But one thing you can do, if you have your hands on it and it just doesn't work for you, you can sell it and probably make your money back and then some. And for the people that are complaining about the guns, seriously, don't act like you don't got a bunch of Marvel Legends pistols and all that laying around. I'm sure you do. If not, you can get on eBay and type in 1/12 scale guns, and you can find a ton of them listed being sold. So chill out with the guns. If the figure comes with them, cool. If he doesn't, then he doesn't. Whatever. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is some of the prototypes that Figma actually put up last night. And I'm pretty sure everyone in the anime community especially got excited about. I told y'all we were going to be getting some Jujutsu Kaisen figures from Figma. I told y'all. Y'all thought I was playing. I told y'all I had an inside source. I'm sorry. I had to brag a bit, but let's go ahead and talk about this prototype. This thing looks magnificent. And one thing I want to say, because there are people saying, this looks better than the SH Figuarts, or the SH Figuarts looks better. The SH Figuarts is going to be based off of the manga art style. This is based off the anime art style. That's why the faces look a little bit different. Now, for the people who are saying, I'm just going to go with this over the SH Figuarts version, that's cool. You pick your poison, whichever one you like. And I say poison because you're still going to have to spend money regardless. But don't forget, guys, this is one thing I always mention. It's been confirmed Figma's going to be making the main 5, and that's Yuji, Megami, Nobara, Gojo, and Nanami. Those are confirmed. But one thing we know about Figma is that they do not always finish things. So we might get those 5 characters and then nothing else. Imagine that. That's a complete bummer. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because there are people saying they're going to pass on the SH Figuarts. I don't recommend that, because SH Figuarts are going to be the one, if this line is successful, and I'm talking about theirs, we'll get more characters. We might get bigger characters that obviously Figma won't make, like Toto. We might get characters like Inumaki, Panda, Geto, Mahito. I don't see Figma making those. And so while I do believe that this is absolutely stunning, I am not anyone who will ever place my bets on Figma to continue anything. We've seen great lines canceled. Haikyuu, Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia. I could go on for days, but I'm not going to continue harping on that. I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned it. Yes, pre-order this figure because it looks damn good. But don't get this as a placeholder hoping that it's going to continue, because you just never know with Figma. So after talking about that, let's go ahead and get into what we have to talk about next. Last night we saw Figma come with the heat when it came to these Demon Slayer figures, because not only did they announce Rengoku, but they also announced Akaza. And I gotta say that both of these look really freaking good. And obviously, you guys know me, Demon Slayer, I'm going to get both of them. That's how it's going to go. But man, that Rengoku looks so sick. And the Figma Tanjiro is slowly growing on me. I had some issues with it at first, but it's getting to the point to where I'm really, really enjoying the figure. And so I hope it's going to be the same way with this Rengoku, because of the fact that the Buzz mod, while I do love it, I have an issue, and apparently it's one that a lot of people have, where the left leg just falls off. And that's unacceptable for a $100+ figure. That's just absolutely unacceptable. But it's around the clock with a bunch of people. So I can't wait to see how this turns out. This seems like it's going to be dope. Now this Akazu, I'm loving it. But I saw some comments that had me thinking, man. I had a buddy who was like, yo, it looks like they did some Dragon Stars technology on those legs. And I was like, oh, I didn't notice that until you said it. But what really caught me was this ab crunch, man. What in the Hasbro Mattel hell is going on with this ab crunch? Oh my gosh, no. For a $100 figure, not acceptable. I'm not feeling that whatsoever. I just don't like it. It's ugly. I thought that the reason they did that with Inosuke is because they were going to try to get him into the pose where he folds his legs over his shoulders. But with Akaza, that's unacceptable, man. That I just don't like that at all. I don't know if that's saving them money or what. I don't know what made them go with this. They've already made figures that have a decent level of ab crunch that doesn't utilize this technology. So that's weird. Either way, I'm going to be picking it up. I recommend you guys pick it up just because it's Demon Slayer. You don't know what's going to happen with it. And yeah, you can always sell it in the future. But yeah, there's some interesting looking figures, and I can't wait to have these in hand so that I can give my final thoughts on them. And of course, I'll be bringing you guys reviews to let you know what I do think of them. Now, this is basically everything that I had to cover in this video. I know it's supposed to be a pre-order video. I'm not supposed to be going over action figure news. I'll leave that for other collectors and reviewers. But when it comes to Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, or any anime that I'm a fan of, you guys already know I gotta talk about it. So I figured, why not just include it with this video instead of just making a video about Deadpool and his crazy pre-order window. But yeah, I'm very excited for all of these figures. Once again, Deadpool is up for pre-order. I don't know where you can find him. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I will leave a couple of sites that I utilize in the description below, but I'm not sure he's going to be up on any of them. I'll just keep it real. Now, as far as the Figmas, sometimes they go up for pre-order pretty quick, and then sometimes who knows how long we'll be waiting. Hopefully, the Jujutsu Kaisen is all supposed to be coming out next year, so hopefully those will be pretty soon. I also heard Rengoku's supposed to be coming out next year. Normally, when they have their pre-orders, or normally they'll put their pre-orders up soon after they show prototypes. And since we've got prototypes for all of these, hopefully they'll be going up pretty soon. So just be on the lookout for those. When it comes to Deadpool, once again, my guys, come on. We got to think about the guns. Stop being upset about this. Think. Tamashii Nations knows what they're doing. But I'm not going to go back to that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please, that is what's going to motivate me to keep making these. Give this video a thumbs up. And I do hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Follow me on everything you see listed in the description and hit that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new content. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe wherever you are, and bye.